Okay, welcome to the Sign Designer. There is a great deal of videos on this website which will show you how we use the various tools of the Design Studio. What I'm going to do here now is I'm going to put together a fairly simple design which will utilize most of the tools available to us and utilize all the tools that I've demonstrated in these design tutorials. So here we go. So let's imagine we want to design a vinyl banner. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on vinyl banners there. Okay, and we go to the vinyl banner page, and I want to design a banner which is 8 feet by 4 feet. Now 8 feet in inches is 96 inches, and 4 feet in inches is 48 inches. So with this vinyl banner size required, I'm going to drop it down, and I'm looking for 96 by 48. Okay, keep scrolling a bit far. There we go, 96 by 48. There it is right there. 96 inches by 48 inches is 8 feet by 4 feet. So I will click that one. There's a confirmation of the size that I've selected, 96 by 48. Okay, and we will start designing. Hit the green button. There we go. So this circle in the middle, this rectangle, this white rectangle you see in the middle is referred to as the artboard, and this is where our design is going to be. Okay, so let's get cracking with this. First thing I'll do is make the background color red. So if I go to color, product up here, color there, red, and OK. Okay, there is the red background color. We're going to name the business. It's going to be, let's say, a dog walking business. So let's call the business Woofers. Okay, so in capital letters. I'm going to add some text. So I click on the add text, and in this text box I type Woofers. Woofers. Oh, sorry. There we go. And there we go. And add the text. There we go. Okay, not too keen on that font. Very simple, that font. So let's choose something a bit more funky, perhaps. Okay. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, that one's not so bad. Quite like that. So there we go. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to duplicate this with the duplicate button here, duplicate there, and I want one of these to be white and one of them to be black. The most recent one that I put there is going to be the white one, which is the foreground, like that. And you'll see what I'm able to do now is move that one over that one and create a nice looking shadow like that. So the next thing I need to do to stop this moving around like this independently, which we don't want, I'm going to use the undo tool now, by the way. There's another tool, undo. So undo and undo. So to stop them being moved around, I am going to rubber band the both of them. Now rubber band means click, drag and let go. Okay, let's do that again. Rubber band, click, drag and let go, and you'll see that both of the items have a broken line around them. Okay, that means they are selected, so now I can group there, and now both of the items become one. You see, now I can move them around and they don't become separated. Okay, woofers, and I will enlarge that. So I hover over the corner circle until it turns into an arrow, then click and drag, like that. Okay, now I can put this absolutely in the center of the page with the align button. So I click that and click that, and there we go. We are now in the center of the page. I want to move this up a bit, so I'm going to use these tools here. Click, 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 click. Okay, And now I wish to put a white underline under the text. So I'm going to go to Art. I want to draw a slim rectangle, so like that. And then we have a black box. So we want that box to be white, like this. Okay, there we go, white. And we're going to come to the size now. Okay, so I'm going to take this tick off here. Okay, first of all, I know that my banner is 96 inches left to right, so I'm going to make this 96. And I'm going to make it have a height of 1. So it's 96 by 1 and hit the return button. There we go. Okay, so there's our nice underline. We set the dimensions, and now I want to centralize it on the page, so again to the align button up here. Of course, I can only move, each item has to be individually selected to make the changes, okay? So align, and there we go. I'll move this up a little bit more. Down a touch. There we go. Okay, so Woofers is the name of the business. Now we need to let people know what it's all about. So we are going to go for text, and this time we're going to go for multi-line text. Okay, so it's dog walking, dog grooming, and let me see, dog walking, dog grooming, and overnight stays. There we go, and add the text. Okay, there we go. We've got 3 lines of text there now. Again, I want this to be white, like that, and okay. And I want to change the font because I don't like that default font. That one looks quite nice. There we go. That took a while, that there, but never mind. Okay, so I'm just sizing this a little bit here. Okay, and move it to where I want it to be. Okay, now I want people to be able to find me on things like Twitter and Facebook and things like this. So I'm going to add a couple of pieces of artwork, which our artwork library has quite a lot of items in there. So let's click on art, let's click on the categories, and let's go to social sharing. Okay, and I want the Instagram logo first of all. Okay, I'll set the size to 6 inches. Now make sure that this tick is on here now, because we want the height to change with the length. So I'll tell you what, let's make it 6 inches and hit return. Okay, there's our first one, Instagram. Go to art again, and let's go for let's go for Facebook, and we want this one to be 4 also. Don't forget, make sure that tick is on when you're doing this. Sorry, it should be 6, that one, not 4. 6, there we go. And lastly, we'll go for Twitter. So it's art again. And the Twitter logo, there we go. And we will make that 6 inches. There we go. Okay, so we have our 3 social networking icons. So what I want to do is align them. So I'm going to rubber band, click, drag, and let go. And then with my align tool up here, I'm going to align them that way. That way. Okay. And I want them all to be white. So I'm going to... Now the beauty of rubber banding, by the way, is when you rubber band, you don't need to entirely encompass the item. You only need to touch it with the rubber band and it becomes selected, like so. So let go. Okay, I change the color. Okay, and I'm just going to toggle this one to the right a touch and that one to the right a touch. Align again. Okay, there we go. Now then, watch what happens here now. if I try to move the Instagram logo, it moves on its own. Okay, that means that I need to move the Facebook and the Twitter and resize and move everything individually. That's no good. So let's undo. There we go. So we've got our Instagram icon back again. So I'm now going to just rubber band so that we touch each and group with the group button there. Okay, so now when I move the Twitter, I select everything. So that can go up there like that. Okay, let's put a website in underneath it, single line of text. Office.co.uk, and the font is Mamelon. That's it. And the colour is white. Okay. And size down like so. And now add the telephone number. So text again, and then it's 0161 344 6789. And add text again. And again, we want the same font, Mamelon. Change the colour to white. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's looking quite nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, these two items seem too close together to me, so I'm going to just make that one smaller. Now I'm using this key, I'm going to toggle it up, and then with my text I can go to my line spacing. Now you'll see how we have a number 1 in here. Let's drag it across to 1.6. Open it. That's too much. If you look on the left hand side, you'll see it changing. 1.2. Yep, 1.2 looks to be about correct. We'll toggle it up a little bit with this key here. Yep, toggle the white line up a little bit. And we're looking good. Okay, I've just decided I want to add a little piece of clip art. So I'm going to click the name of the company and move it to the right. Deselect. And now I'm going to go to clip art. And my category this time will be animals, which is that one. And I know I have a couple of dogs in here. Yeah, I've got this little guy here. There he is. Now he is facing to the left at the moment. I prefer him to face to the right, so I can flip him with this tool here. There we go. And now I click, I drag, and drop him there. And use the sizing handles to bring it down like that. Okay. I think that we're looking quite good. Yes, we've got some information about what they do. We've got the social networking logos. We've got the telephone number, the web address, name of the company. I think that's about it. So what I can do now is preview this. I hit the preview button. Now that's showing me full size, by the way. So that's good for when you wish to see the quality. See how crisp and clear the lines are, and the clip out of the dog. So if we go to fit to screen, we can see the whole thing now. Okay, click the cross up here, and it's gone. Okay, and that's it. So we've got here, it tells us what we're ordering. Vinyl banner size 96 inches by 48 inches. So all what's left for me to do is click on the green checkout button. But before I do that, there's a couple of things that I didn't deal with. For instance, if I wanted to delete that item there, I could just simply delete like that. Okay, of course we've got the undo available to us, so undo and it will put it back in place again. That's exactly what we wanted. Looks like the dog's just got a little bit bigger as well. Okay, so there we go. So there was the delete, the duplicate tool. We dealt with that when we was putting the black shadow on the white text. Cut, copy and paste. This will be very familiar to you. I'm sure that you've used the computers before. And I won't say that I've used every single tool available there, but I've used most of them. And as you can see, I've created a simple but effective design. So click the checkout button. Tell us how many you want. So I want 3 of those banners, and proceed. Are you ready to place your order? Yes. And here we are. So this top item was something that we dealt with in a previous video, so I will put that in the bin. There we go. And just leaving us with our woofers banner. So we've got 3 at 96 by 48. Here's a thumbnail of the design. I can click that to create a preview. There we go. Looks nice and tidy. So close that. And if you're happy with your design and what you've purchased, simply progress through the shopping process as you have done a million times, I'm sure, and everything will be fine. Okay, so I hope that has been helpful to you, that video. If you've got any other questions, we're always happy to answer them. You can reach us on 0161 343 7053. You can get us on that number Monday to Friday in office hours. So yeah, if we can help you any further, give us a shout. If not, then please go ahead, place your order, and we'll be more than happy to get it printed and dispatched to you in no time whatsoever. Okay, thank you very much.